As we reported last month, the founder of the Knights of Columbus has moved one step closer to sainthood, and there are new details in the miracle attributed to Father Michael McGivney. And joining us now is Carl Anderson, Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus. Carl, welcome back to you.
Well, thank you very much. Nice to be with you again.
Great to see you. We'll get right to it. Very exciting stuff here. What can you tell us about the miracle attributed to Father McGivney?
Well, it happened with a child in utero who had a condition incompatible with life. In fact, the attending physician said, "We've never seen a case this severe where the child has lived." So there was no medication for the child, no treatment in utero because of this serious problem. And when the child was born, the difficulty, the condition had completely disappeared. And so again, the physician said, we have absolutely no explanation as to how this possibly could have occurred. So just last month, the child celebrated his 5th birthday, and no sign of this condition whatsoever.
It just sends chills up your spine, as I mentioned earlier to you off camera, when you hear something like that. And even the experts have no idea how it happened. It just all of a sudden one day, boom, better, healed. It's just amazing. It really is a miracle, certainly. Is there, speaking of miracles, is there an updated timetable for Father McGivney's beatification?
Well, we're hoping it'll be later this year, and so we still have to work with the Archdiocese of Hartford and Archbishop Blair about finding a date that is compatible with both Knights of Columbus and the Archdiocese of Hartford, and of course the Vatican, and Pope Francis has to approve the beatification going forward. So we're wonderfully grateful to him for recognizing the miracle attributed to the intercession of Father McGivney. So the other thing I would say is this is not an easy process at the Vatican to examine what is considered to be a miracle. Some people might think, well, okay, it's a very simple thing, but no, it's a medical committee of experts. They're very rigorous in the application, and not every case that's submitted is approved. So this really, I think, is a strong case, and the doctors really, the medical committee at the Vatican did a great job in examining it.
We tend to throw that word around a lot, right? It's a miracle. You know, he hit a home run in the 9th inning. It's a miracle, right? But it goes a lot further than that. We know Father McGivney needs a second miracle for sainthood, and you told us a little bit about that process, but how does that work?
Well, after the beatification, and he's known as Blessed Father McGivney, then there needs to be a second miracle, and then he will be moved forward for canonization, and then he'll be Saint Michael McGivney. So we're hopeful for that as well. But again, this is a measured process. He's declared venerable, which means he's lived a life of heroic virtue, and we would say a saintly life. Then a miracle to confirm that judgment. Then we move forward to beatification, where then the church says he's a saintly individual that the church puts forward for people to emulate and to follow his example and to include in liturgies, for example, in the Archdiocese of Hartford. And then to confirm that is the second miracle. And once that is confirmed, then the church will offer his example for veneration throughout the universal church. So that's kind of the process in a nutshell.
Well, very exciting, and what a story again to hear that the 5-year-old child healed. You said 5th birthday just recently, right?
Yeah, just last month actually.
Terrific.
Yeah, so very happy.
Well, excellent. Carl Anderson, Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus, thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice to be with you again.
Okay.